Here's a comic about one of my favorite subjects, optimization. All right. Upper left, I'm doing some cost optimization. Upper right, look, load on the servers are coming down. Still smiling. And down, SOS, SOS. What's also interesting on the SOS is that's a cry for help. In a non-Deming environment, it wouldn't be a cry for help. It would be run and cover. And how do I mop up the mess and avoid any sense that I was responsible for it? So what's interesting is in a Deming environment, I would send out an SOS and say, hey, help, help, help. In a non-Deming environment, I would not send out an SOS. I would clean up the crime scene. I would distance myself. I would pretend I wasn't there. I would not want to be associated with this. But I see a smile on that person's face. So they're excited to go off and do this. And then I don't know how well they've thought it out. How broadly they've thought about the implications. Have they given a lot of sense to unintended consequences in other departments? And so even if I was to, follow Dr. Deming's ideas and come out with a carefully articulated plan, followed by a do, followed by a study, followed by an act, the fact that I'm following the PDSA process to the letter inspired by Dr. Deming does not mean what I'm doing may not have great unintended consequences. Even if I do a small scale experiment, it still may have an implication that I haven't thought about, which is why you have to be open to the possibility of learning. And learning is when you realize that your prediction may not work out according to your theory, which means your theory is in need of revision. You have to have a culture that's adaptable to things not going as planned. And I think because the system is always open, because we can't see all the way around the corner, then we have to be in a position that if our best intentions for tomorrow don't end up being a lot less than that a few years later, we have to be willing to live with that and not shoot each other, not blame each other, but just adjust and move on. The best we could do is get people to not sub-optimize so badly.